can't
Hey.
stand you. I can't stand you. Hey guys and gals, it's Precious and
Preston.
Preston. So it's after 1 o'clock in the morning. What's the date? The 22nd of January 2016. Anyway, we okay. I was asked a couple weeks ago to talk about weight loss, talk about sex after weight loss surgery, and I mentioned in the previous video that I wanted to speak to my husband if he was comfortable with doing that, which he is. So, if you're new to my channel or whatever, my name is Precious, and I had gastric bypass on October 19th, 2015. So I'm currently 3 months post-op, and obviously this is my husband. So, stop.
Just make sure they see the ring.
Oh,
See, oh no, no, no. You want me to show my ring? Go ahead, nah.
um, so we're coming to you now, like this time of night or whatever, because okay, disclaimer: if you are not of adult age, please do not watch this video.
Exit.
Um,
Leave. Get out. Get out.
I just want to make sure because I don't know what's going to be said or whatever, but it's adult content. So if you have little kids around, please put headphones in or just watch it later. Okay. Um, so since we just had sex, made love, whatever you want to call it, I felt like this was the perfect time to talk about it, right? While it's fresh in our mind, like, well, we already got cleaned up and stuff, or whatever, because that would be nasty. Anyway,
Go ahead. Let's put our business out there. Yeah, we just did the deal. You know what I'm saying? Nature called. You know what I'm saying? The Bedrock special came from the chandelier.
really, we don't even have a chandelier.
We got a
Anyway,
ceiling fan. We made it work.
don't lie to these people. Okay, so I can speak about how it's different for me being the weight loss patient, and then he can speak about how it's different for him um, being the partner. He knows pre-op and post-op. So you want me to go first? Or you want to go first?
You can go first.
Okay. So for me, with my highest weight being 282 pounds, um, for one, I wasn't necessarily comfortable with my body. So obviously the lights need to be off, and there wasn't many positions that I wanted to do because my knees was bad and I was kind of lazy. I didn't have is it stamina? Do women have stamina?
No.
I didn't have the energy. Um, when we first started dating, you said I was like this same size, right?
Give it. No, no, not right now. The same size you were like 3 weeks ago.
So when we first started dating, I had like a high sex drive. We had sex all the time, all the time. And he would say he would I feel like I was more experienced than him. Not necessarily more partners, but just did more. Like
Did you just make me sound
my
like a hoe?
no, no.
Y'all heard that.
I'm
She made
just
me sound like a hoe.
specifying that I didn't have as many partners. But what I'm trying to say is I was more open to trying new things. Okay? And he was not. So when we first started, when we were first together, it was like on and popping all the time. It was new, it was different, you know, it was good. And then okay, for we did have sex before marriage, okay? I ain't always been saved all my life, you know. So,
Me either.
um, so when we got married, and I know a lot of married couples say this, that the sex kind of fades away. It's like about the kids and everything, and you don't really have time and this and that. But we never made time. It's kind of like good night, and most of the nights we didn't kiss each other good night or whatever. It just kind of drifted off, and it was no, shut up. It was just like I had no real sex drive. Okay? But at times I did have it, and then he wouldn't. I would always feel like he wasn't attracted to me, like my body, physical body, and that would affect me, like when I would want to have sex, and then he wouldn't give it to me, like I would get mad, and I'd be like, it's because I'm fat and you're not attracted to me physically. It was a lot of that. Um, so now, after losing weight, a significant amount of weight, um, the sex drive is back up, all the way up, and I'm always wanting it. I'm always horny. I mean,
She don't give a damn how tired I am.
I just cannot for the life of me get enough. Um, he's tired. He works. I don't work. I mean, I'm a hop. I work with the kids. That's a lot. But yeah. So what I noticed for myself is um, flexibility. I've always, even as a big girl, I can do a split and stuff. I've always been real
She did a
flexible.
split while she was pregnant.
You really gotta say all
It was
that.
amazing.
I'm just saying, I've always been flexible. So now with the weight coming off, it's like we doing stuff. Are we doing stuff we never did? I feel like we are.
I'm
Some
not gonna answer that
some
part.
positions, you feel what I'm saying? Like, um,
Break bird.
so
Oh, she
what I'm saying is,
joking.
this is why we don't have a headboard.
And don't act like y'all all do, because I know all y'all don't.
It make too much noise.
Especially when you got kids not too far away.
Yeah, but that's my perspective. My knees don't hurt. My sex drive is completely went up, and I can't get enough. I mean, to me, after surgery, our relationship, although we're like every other marriage, we go through ups and downs. We've had them, but even before surgery, probably when did I move back? April.
April 1st,
Um,
2015.
we were in Florida for a year and a half. So when we came back to Kentucky in April 2015, our relationship has been great, and that's months before I had surgery. So what I'm just trying to say is,
Messing up the angle, boo.
I'm sorry.
Want people to see me.
Um, it's amazing. It's good. Okay, I gotta think about some more stuff. Go ahead, your take on it.
Well, let me go ahead. Let it go. Let it go.
Mm-mm.
Look.
Mm-mm.
So,
And don't even start trying to play and crack jokes. Be for real. I promise.
I'm trying to think what it's. Look, I got this.
I'm gonna bop him. I
I
promise.
got this.
If he say something crazy, I'm gonna bop him.
Anyways, look. Okay? My show right now. I run this. Anyways,
I can't stand him sometimes.
in regards to how she felt, that she wasn't attractive and all this other stuff, that has nothing to do with her physical attraction. It had nothing to do with it. I think what a lot of people don't realize is when your partner does not feel good about themselves, it affects it. The other person starts to get the vibe like, yo, I'm not this, I'm not that. And then eventually you're like, you know what? I'm not comfortable because you feel some type of way and this is going to start some argument or something crazy. Deny it.
Mm.
So, and the funny thing is, there was hit and miss where she was more comfortable and days she was dressing up and, had me like, what you doing? Where you about to go? She showed up at my job in some shorts like Daisy Dukes and some pink pumps one day when you came pick me up for lunch. And I looked at you like,
When? At Mexico?
no, here at the hospital. Anyways, it was the same year we
Hold
got the
up,
tan.
that was not
No,
me.
it was you. It was you. It was you in China. I know what I'm talking about.
And I had some
I
Daisy
asked,
Dukes on?
well, your shorts, they were mighty high that day. Anyhow, look, I told you, I got this, my business. So, she showed up, and I had to question, like, where you been? Where you going? She was starting to
I
feel
don't
herself.
remember this.
She was starting to feel herself that day. I was like,
Was I on Weight Watchers?
I
Was I
believe
losing
so.
weight?
I believe it was during the Weight Watchers, like mid-season that time. Anyways, so when a woman feels confident about herself and her body, regardless of what's going on, is more attractive than what she feels about her physical features. Because at least that's my opinion. Y'all have to realize you got to take charge of yourself, and your significant other's gonna see it and be like, she knows she know this size. She may be big. She may be ultra skinny, but it's a confidence that's like, that's kind of a turn on. Hold on though. Nowadays, since she done lost all this weight and her swag is all the way on 10,
Really?
I gotta watch her. She started wearing yoga pants like last week. I kid you not, I got a baseball bat right over there. And any of all you men that watch this channel, I'm gonna find you.
Really?
Anyways, it's my wife. But the sex has been great. There are positions that we have done that before would not have happened. And then my relatives watching this, mind your business. Go back about 5-10 minutes and just skip all the way to the end when we say bye. You don't need to worry about the rest of the video. But it's getting better. It gets better and better every time. Literally every single time. It's like, the hell we've been doing? Like, this feels different than last time. It feels great. Hold on.
So is it a different feeling? Like, does my vajayjay feel different?
Bro, we going into details like that?
I'm just, yeah. Is it like, is
It's
it tighter, deeper? Do you feel
I'm
the
not
wall?
answering those questions. So, what we're going to do at this point, because it is now at 13:06, we're going to just go ahead and make it simple. It's better. Time is lasting longer. All that's great and gravy. So, if you're going for the surgery, expect this to happen. I'm just saying. If you ain't getting that now,
but
you about to get all you can.
Some relationships after weight loss surgery, the man don't want the person having surgery. Okay, the spouse doesn't want the person to lose weight. So when they start losing weight and gaining confidence, their marriage, fails or dwindles.
If they feel that way, then the man needs to go to the gym right along with her because he feels some kind of way about himself. Truth be told.
I think it's a control thing. I feel like if your spouse is not supportive of your weight loss, they were controlling you at a bigger when you were heavier, and now that you're losing weight and you're gaining your own control and your confidence, they feel like they're not needed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not in control of you anymore.
I can agree. If they become complacent to a degree too. Like, they're so used to, oh, she big, I ain't worried about her, she ain't going nowhere, she ain't doing this, or she ultra skinny.
They was never like jealous.
Right.
And now you just told me this. He just told me that for the first time ever, he's grown a jealous bone.
It's not that big. Don't get, you know what I'm saying? It's like that big. The jealous bone.
But our whole relationship, I've never given him a reason to ever feel jealous or concerned about anybody.
Right.
So for him to say that and for him to, try to check me like, where you going? Go change. Don't go nowhere with those clothes on.
There ain't no try.
That is hilarious to me because it's kind of cute, but he know like you was down with me when I was heavier. You loved me then. I'm not going nowhere, but you love me now. You know what I'm saying? Our relationship is not perfect by any means. We're going on 5 years this year, so that's really not a long time, but 5 years is a milestone because some marriages don't make it a year out, 2 years out.
Especially young black marriages.
Young marriages, period,
That too.
regardless of race. Marriages.
Going with the statistic. I'm sorry.
Some, marriage is hard. It's a job in itself, and you have to try to make time for each other. And so now,
especially when you have a newborn baby, like within the first year.
Yeah, that was hard.
It takes a big chunk out of it.
That was hard. It wasn't necessarily hard for me because maybe we'll discuss this in a different video, but my older two children are not biologically my husband's.
But you can't tell.
No, and he would never say that they weren't. We've been together since my youngest son was 2. So my boys, that's all they know him as dad. Although they have relationships with their biological father. But we can discuss that in another video about blended families or something like that. But so it wasn't new to me having newborn kids, but it was new to him because China is his only child. And unless we adopt, she will be because I can't have any more. What that mean? He didn't get snipped. He should have.
God made me this way. I'm leaving this way.
Anyway, we're going all off topic. We were just supposed to be talking about sex. And the sex is great. The sex is good. I mean,
wake up, nigga. Just fall asleep.
Look, I am very tired. After a real good run, you get tired.
Hey, you sound too much details. Look, we gonna go to bed. Y'all have a great night. Be blessed.
We grown. We are all adults. So I'm not saying anything that they haven't heard before or seen before if you don't watch, pornos and stuff. Look, I feel like he's opening up too, because some of that old stuff that I used to be into is coming back. You don't want me,
Good night. Goodbye. Go to bed. So, if you're awake, go to bed. If you're watching this tomorrow,
I don't even know when I'm going to post this because I'm tired right now. So, anyway, I just wanted to come. It's not real quick, but good night. We love y'all.
We're going to post it right now.
Look, like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below if you agree or disagree with what we're saying. If you've already had surgery or if you have any questions. I mean, he said he's not going to get too detailed into it, but I will.
If you have legitimate questions that I'm not going to be sitting there looking at you crazy in the next video when I respond to stuff, go ahead and ask your questions. But be cautious.
You're looking so weird. Why you got to have your eyes
be
open
cautious.
So big?
I plan on acting a damn fool. But we're going to have fun. You're
going to
get an honest answer. Stop it. You're going to get an honest answer. But be prepared.
Look, we got work to do on him, y'all. Forgive him. It's okay. Good night. Love y'all.